Thank you for tuning in today. I want to take this opportunity to share with you what the biggest mistake is most people make when they're trying to appreciate someone, why that matters so much, and also how to fix it. Now, I've seen what happens when you change slightly your approach to appreciation, and the impact it's had on my relationships and my motivations is immense, and I hope it can do the same thing for you. The fact that you're sitting there tells me that you care and you want other people to know that as well. So I want to start by sharing with you what happens when you don't appreciate someone correctly. Well, I think you actually miss out on a whole bunch of things. Firstly, the time and effort you put into it sort of goes to waste. But you also don't get the emotional fulfillment you're looking for when you're trying to give back. And lastly, that opportunity you have to strengthen that relationship, to bond with that person, is also lost. So what is the issue? What's the big mistake people make? It's quite easy actually. We don't tell people why. We do nice things or we say nice things, but we don't tell them why we're doing them. Now I want to share with you a story that beautifully explains this and is in fact how I came to this realization. A year ago, I proposed to my girlfriend, and 2 weeks before that, I just quit my job to start my own business. Now, lucky enough for me, she said yes. And she didn't just say yes to marrying me, she also said yes to supporting me while I was on this new adventure. And it meant for her that she was going to have to make some sacrifices on her freedoms as a young person so I could pursue my dreams. Now, how appreciative do you think I am? Extremely, right? Like, unbelievable. And over the last year, I've tried to find so many different ways to show her that. It was things like driving her to work in the morning instead of her having to take the train for an hour. Sort of little things like that that I kept finding and trying to do, but something was just not right. I felt like I wasn't upholding my end of the bargain in some way. And so I kept thinking about it and trying different things, and then I sort of stumbled across this realization that, hey, if I tell her why, maybe it'll connect the dots. So instead of saying, hey, can I drive you to work in the morning, I started saying, hey, I'd love to drive you to work this morning. You do so much for me already. It's the very least I can do. That little change made a huge difference. Not only did I start feeling like I was properly communicating my emotions and I was upholding my end of the bargain, but I also weirdly got more motivated. I don't know why this happened, but all of a sudden I wanted to work harder on my business. I wanted to do more for her. I wanted to do more for other people. As I said, I haven't quite figured out why this happens, but I think it's why appreciation, when done correctly, is so powerful, because you turn that time and effort into something of value to you and the other person. It starts to mean something. And when there's meaning in something, there's a reason to do it. And where there's reason, there's motivation to do more of that. So I hope this was helpful, but I want to know from you, what are you going to do with this insight? In fact, I challenge you to go out today and try this. Go and appreciate someone using this insight, and then come back and share that in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and see how this has impacted you. In the meantime, remember this: when you want to appreciate someone effectively, on one end, don't just do the act, don't just say something nice or do something nice for them, but connect it with the intention. It's both those things that are really important, and you'll see such a different result. So thank you very much for listening to me speak. I look forward to sharing more insights on appreciation over the weeks and months to come. And in the meantime, I'm just going to look forward to seeing your comments and your stories and your experiences below.